Hey guys, so today I wanted to do the I Love Spring tag, and this is kind of a video that I've wanted to do for a while now, but just kind of kept putting it off, and now that summer's almost here, I figured that I would do it. So I'm excited to show you some of my favorite spring things. I really like the idea of this video because I like pulling together all my favorite things from like one specific season. I think that's really cool. So with that, let's just go ahead and get started. So my favorite spring nail polish is this one by Sally Hansen. It's the Extreme Wear and it's the color Lacy Lilac. And the main thing that I really like about this is that it's a very subtle color, but yet it still shows up really nicely on your nails. I've never really been a fan of like really bright nail polishes, ones that like you're just walking down the street and you're like, whoa. You just look at someone's toes and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to put my sunglasses down. But this is such a pretty purple color, and I actually mentioned this in my favorite spring nail polishes video, and so now I'm mentioning it again in this video. My must-have lip color for spring is this one by the Color Workshop, and Color Workshop is just a really cheap brand. I just dropped the lid, but I think they sell it at Walmart. I don't even remember really buying this, but it's a super, super bright, pretty pink color. I was kind of hesitant about showing this to you because I don't even see like a name on it, but I feel like it's a distinct enough color that you should be able to find it in the store if you like it. I wore this in a couple of my other videos. I think my favorite hair care products video, so you can go back and like kind of see how that looks on me. It's really, really bright and almost kind of obnoxious, but bright lips are really in this spring, so I think that this is a good color to have. My favorite spring dress is this one, and it is purple, so it shouldn't surprise you that it's my favorite. But it's like a pretty simple dress. It just has like this kind of eyelet top up here, and then it buttons down. The buttons are fake actually, so it doesn't really button down, but they're just there for decoration. And then it follows this seam pattern all the way down, and then at the bottom it has this double layer of ruffles, which I think is a really nice touch. So I think it's perfect for spring. So my favorite spring flower, I had to think about this because I really think flowers are just super beautiful, but I think my favorite is probably a tulip because they don't last long, so that's why I was kind of like, maybe they're not my favorite. They probably last like a week when they grow up out of the ground, but we have some outside of my house and they're red, they're bright red, super pretty, and whenever I walk outside of my house I always feel super happy when I see them, and they come in so many different colors. They come in orange, pink, yellow, red, like I said, and I think that's why I love them so much, because they're just so bright and so pretty. So my favorite scarf for spring is this one, and I, if you know me, have an obsession with scarves. I think I've worn one in almost every one of the videos I've done so far. I've worn this one a couple of times, but this one I haven't worn yet, I don't think, in any of my videos, but it is my favorite one for spring, obviously because it's purple. That's one reason why I love it. But then I think the combination of the purple with like the orange and yellow flowers on it, the flowers are so pretty, and I just think that it's such a nice scarf. So now my favorite accessory is this one. It's this watch, and it looks expensive to me, but I actually got it at Sears for like $10, and it has these little circles in there which tell you the day of the week, the hour of the day, and what day of the month it is, and they're fake. So I think it's funny that people actually think that this is like a real watch, because they're just, I think the hands are just painted on. I'm not even sure, but it tells me the time, so I guess that's all I need to know. But the reason why I like this for spring is because it looks really nice against your wrist, especially when my skin gets a little bit more tan. The contrast of like the tan skin and the white, it really shows up very nicely, so I love it. Favorite spring trends that I'm excited about are high-waisted shorts. And when I first heard about this trend, or first, saw people wearing high-waisted shorts, I didn't really buy into it. I was like, it's kind of weird to me. I couldn't picture myself wearing those, but now that I've seen them on a couple more people, I'm like, they might really look nice, especially now that cropped tops are more popular, because with crop tops, like, I don't want to show really my stomach out in public. It's not really attractive to me. It's not really my style, so I feel like the high-waisted shorts would kind of prevent that from happening, so I'm excited about high-waisted shorts. My favorite spring candle, Being completely honest, I hate candles because I am a super forgetful person, and every time I light a candle, I forget to blow it out. One time I left the house, forgot to blow the candle out, and when I came back, it was like practically on fire, and I almost burned the house down. So ever since then, I have told myself you're not lighting a single candle ever again unless you can start being more responsible. So I am off candles for now. I don't really have a spring favorite, so sorry that I can't share that with you. My favorite perfume for spring is this one. It's Lola by Marc Jacobs, and normally it comes with this huge rubber flower top on it, but I managed to lose that, so that's not on here. It's actually empty. I have to buy a new one. I don't know if I'm actually going to buy this now. I might wait like further into the summer because I think it's good for summer too, but it smells delicious, and I can't describe scents. I think a lot of people can't, so I'm not even going to begin to try to describe what this smells like because it will be completely wrong. So what I did is I looked up a description of like the different scents that are in here, and I'm going to read it to you. This warm floral bouquet conveys the free spirit of today's sexy modern girl. She is playful, cool, and flirtatious. The long-lasting day and night scent opens with pink peppercorn, pear, and ruby red grapefruit. Blooming midnights of rose, fuchsia peony, and geranium make a feminine statement. Layers of warm vanilla, tonka bean, and creamy musk create a sensuous dry down. So you can take that for what you think that means. I have no idea, but maybe you guys are like experts at scents or something, so it may help you out a little bit, maybe not. Spring where I live seems to just be very bipolar. It never knows what it wants to do. One day it'll be 50 degrees, the next day it'll be 85, 90. So you really can't put away your winter clothes for spring where I live because it'll probably just get cold again as soon as you do that. It's just very erratic, and to me it's very unnecessary. But hey, you can't control the weather, so... My favorite thing about spring is that it just seems to be a little bit brighter. You know, being in the house all winter, it's too cold to go outside. It's just really depressing to me, so when I go outside and I can see flowers and the sun and the trees budding, it's just very happy to me, so I love that about spring. Am I a spring cleaner? No, I'm not. I don't find that when spring rolls around I'm any more motivated to clean than I am any other time. I mean, my room will be clean one day and then next thing I know, I don't even know what happens. It's just a mess again. So when I get tired of my room being a mess, I'll just clean it, I'll throw out things. You know, you just kind of get that motivation as it comes. But when spring comes, it doesn't really make me a spring cleaner. So, no. Any plans for spring break or upcoming vacations? Well, spring break for me was quite a long time ago, so missed that. Oops, sorry. But for upcoming vacations, I don't really have anything planned, but I kind of like to be more spontaneous, so maybe just a couple beach trips before summer actually gets here. I'm not sure yet. I just like to kind of take life as it comes. So, yeah, not really anything planned right now, but hopefully I will have something to do. So that is it for my I Love Spring tag. I had a ton of fun making it, so I tag all of you guys if you haven't made one yet to make one. It's a lot of fun. Also, please subscribe if you're not already. I would really appreciate it. It would make me very, very happy. So, until next time, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.